My name is Laura, I'm 13 years old, and I'm a student at the Otto Hahn School. I'm in the 7th grade, and I'm really excited about this dance project. At the beginning, we didn't know each other at all. We are even in different grades. But now we've become like a small family. Everyone respects each other. And it's good to know that even the younger ones work well with us, the older students.
Director of Dancing to Connect. So this is the 5th year that I've organized dancing projects in Germany with American teaching artists.
Yeah, we had a couple different breakthroughs, I guess, in different ways. Some were movement breakthroughs, and then others were more
personal sharing, opening up, being vulnerable in front of the group. So on the first day, we described the theme of the project to them, which is inclusion, exclusion. And we asked them to think about a personal story when they've experienced inclusion or exclusion. The following day, we sat down to share the stories, and they just opened up in a way that we never expected them to. They were really vulnerable, and they shared these really personal stories.
When the students are dancing together, or they're dancing with us, and we're improvising in a way that they don't feel seen, they're really open and fearless, and they have this abandon. They're in and out of the floor, and not afraid of interacting with one another. But as soon as we say, okay, let's show each other what we've done, they
close up.
They very
come
much
into
close
themselves.
up.
We've seen some real shyness that I don't think I've ever actually encountered, like people while they're performing for us actually crying while they're performing, but still doing it, which has been what's so powerful, because it seems like they're all taking this as an opportunity to work through those difficulties for themselves, and it's been beautiful to watch. We've cried a couple of times watching them already, which is embarrassing. So we're just trying to really build those kids up and encourage them and not focus on it. And Anastasia, our assistant from the Frankfurt program, has been amazing at that, because she gives those kids, or tries to give those kids, personal attention. Let Anastasia explain.
Okay, so think back to the first day, and if you remember, we created our names with our bodies in a circle. And then after that, we partnered up and experimented with energy. The dancers showed us that when we're close together, we only need to make small movements. But when we're far away from one another, we still maintain eye contact, but make bigger movements. And that's how these conversations come about. Has the actual experience matched your expectations? Well, at first it was actually quite different from what I imagined it would be, because a friend had looked it up on the internet, and we thought it would have something to do with ballet, and I didn't think it would be that great. But somehow, since we've started the project, it's been really nice. At the beginning, we were embarrassed, but they encouraged us, so this dance project has been a lot of fun. What have you learned about yourselves from this experience? Well, in terms of the dance moves, you learn how to overcome boundaries and how to stay within them. And for me personally, I learned how to overcome boundaries. For example, on the first day, I had really sore muscles, which was actually a great thing. And on the next day, I think we all had sore muscles. But for me, it was really extreme. My stomach and butt muscles were very sore. So my expectations were actually very well fulfilled. Has it been a problem to have English as the workshop language? Well, for me, it's not a problem at all. My teachers have said that I don't speak English that well, but I can understand it really well and even respond in English, even in English sentences, which surprised me. But actually, I understand everything. It's a change, a fantastic change, really. I'm pleased that English is the language. You learn so much by doing it because our coaches always translate for us. Well, it's different for me because I don't understand English very well, but I think it's good that someone else explains it. Through dance, you can express inclusion and exclusion, which we talked about today. For example, if we accidentally make a mistake, the others should always keep dancing. And the audience should not laugh. That way, the audience won't notice and thinks it is part of the dance instead. But if we make a mistake and we laugh, then people think it was part of the dance.